Now, we're glad that you've stuck with us because we've got Sarah Booth live from Menzies. And Sarah, what's the atmosphere been like down there today?
Hi, Rachel. It's been a pretty positive atmosphere down here in Menzies today. I spoke to the Liberal candidate Kevin Andrews earlier, and he said that there'd been no hostility today. And speaking to volunteers, they were all, they said that voters had been receptive towards them. And when I spoke to Stella Yee, the Labor candidate, while she wouldn't say whether she thought she would win or not, she did say that she doesn't think Menzies will ever be taken for granted again.
And what are some of the key issues facing Menzies this election?
Well, Doncaster, one of the suburbs in Menzies, does not have a train station, and this comes up quite a lot. So there's been promises by both major parties about public transports and roads. We saw Labor, which has pledged money for the suburban rail loop, which could potentially include a Doncaster railway station, whereas Liberals have promised funding to upgrade one of the key roads in the areas. But moving away from the policy level, there's also been discussion around the Liberal candidate, Kevin Andrews. Get Up has been running a campaign, Vote Out the Far Right, against Mr Andrews. Kevin Andrews supported Peter Dutton in the leadership Libs bill, and he campaigned for the no side in the same-sex marriage plebiscite. So there has been some campaigning in the area saying that he doesn't represent the views of the people of Menzies.
Now, Sarah, the boundaries for Menzies have changed since the last election. How likely is this to impact the results today?
Correct. The boundaries have changed. Where I'm standing here in Eltham right now actually used to be part of the electorate of Jagga. So this area, unlike the other areas in Menzies, is much more pro-Labor. This polling booth that I'm at right now actually voted 53% in Labor's favour in the last election. So adding these regions to Menzies will have a bit of an impact, but not too much. ABC calculates that the Liberal margin with these new seats factored in would slip from 10.6% to 7.8%. So it won't impact the results enough to change who wins the seat. There would still need to be people changing who they voted for last time in order for us to see any impact.